Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. If you could please join me read the Bible, we are reading Exodus 14. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, that they turn and encamp before Pi-Hahiroth, between Magid and the sea, over against Baal-zephon, before it shall ye encamp by the sea. For Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, They are entangled in the hand, and the wilderness has shut them in. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, that he shall follow after them, and I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all the host, that the Egyptians may know that I am the Lord. And they did so. And it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled. And the heart of Pharaoh and of his servants was turned against the people. And they said, Why have we done this, that we have let Israel go before serving us? And he made ready his chariot. He made ready his chariot and took his people with him. And he took 600 chosen chariots and all the chariots of Egypt, and the captains over every one of them. And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he pursued after the children of Israel. And the children of Israel went out with an high hand, but the Egyptian pursued after them, and all the horses and the chariot of fire, and his horsemen and his army overtook them, and coming by the sea, beside Pi-Hahiroth, before Baal-zephon. And when Pharaoh drew near, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them, and they were so afraid. And the children of Israel cried out unto the Lord, and the Lord said unto Moses, Because there are no grapes in Egypt, that Egypt hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Wherefore hast thou dwelt thus way to carry us forth of Egypt? It is not this the word that we did tell in Egypt, saying, Let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians. For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he showed to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, you shall see them again no more. The Lord shall fight for you, and he shall hold your peace. May the Lord fight for you today. And the Lord said unto Moses, Wherefore criest thou unto me? Speak unto the children of Israel, that they may go forward, but lift thou up thy rod, and stretch out thy hand over the sea, and divide it, and the children of Israel shall go on the dry ground through the midst of the sea. And I, behold, I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they shall show me, and I will get my honor upon Pharaoh, and upon his heart, and upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, when I have gotten my honor upon Pharaoh, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the angel of the Lord, which went before and the angel of the Lord, which went before the camp of Israel, moved and went behind him in the pillar of cloud, and went before their face and stood behind them. And it came to pass between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of the Israel, and it was a cloud and darkness to them, but it gave light by night to those, so that one that come not near the other as all the night. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry, and the water were divided. And Israel and the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry land dry ground, and the water were all well into them on the right hand and on their left. And the Egyptian pursued and went in after them to the midst of the sea, even all the Pharaoh and his chariot and his horsemen. And it came to pass that in the morning watch the Lord looked into the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and the cloud, and troubled the host of the Egyptians. And they took off their chariot wheel, that they drove them heavily, so that the Egyptians said, Let us flee from the fence of Israel, from the Lord fighteth for them against the Egyptians. And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch out thy hand over the sea, that the waters may come against upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon the horsemen. And Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and sea returned to his strength. When the morning appeared, and the Egyptians fled against it, the Lord overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea. And the water returned and covered the chariots, and the horsemen, and all the host of Pharaoh that came into sea after them, that remained not so much as one of them. But the children of Israel walked upon dry land in the midst of the sea, and the water were a wall unto them on the right hand and on the left. Thus the Lord saved Israel, that day out of the hand of the Egyptian. And Israel saw the Egyptian dead upon the seashore. And Israel saw that the great work which the Lord did upon the Egyptian, and the people feared the Lord and believed the Lord and his servants. May the Lord deliver you from whoever is making himself as Pharaoh in your life. May the Lord deliver you from all your enemies. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you all.